Hi guys, my name is KING, the King himself, and I am welcoming you in a very dynamic and amazing way to G Dynamic Tube TV, home of pure and quality entertainment. If this is your first time of being with us, kindly subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, and anytime we post videos, please like our videos. Thank you very much.
Well, today again I'm here with another gist. Court steps down Osinachi husband's case. What could have caused that? They stepped down the case. Is this trying to say okay, oh, there is nothing wrong again, or we need to release this person? Or is this the court saying nothing, no evidences against him, or what? I know you are very, very much eager to hear what is really happening, so let me just take you through. The alleged culpable homicide suit against Peter Nwachukwu, husband of the late gospel singer Osinachi, in a federal capital territory high court on Monday, was stepped down in order for his lawyers to align themselves to represent him. Okay. When the matter slated for hearing before Justice Njideka Onwosuyemi came up, the prosecution counsel Aderonke Imana informed the court that the matter was for hearing and that they were ready to proceed. Okay, don't forget, let me just take you through what really happened. And don't forget, the husband said lung cancer killed Osinachi. I didn't eat her husband. The woman died April, that should be April 8th or thereabouts when she died. Very painful thing. On Friday, that was June 3rd, 2022, Peter Nwachukwu, the husband of famous Nigerian gospel singer Osinachi, said his wife died from lung cancer. But what I'm still confused about is the fact that he said the woman died from lung cancer. Then the children wouldn't have lied against their father. That is what I know. The children said the father has been beating their mom mercilessly a lot of lot of times, like beat beating from God. Well, Mr. Nwachukwu claimed that he never hit his late wife, contrary to public opinion, but I know that is a lie. I just don't know. Like, not like a feeling, but I just know that it's a lie. The father of four said his statements while being escorted to the courtroom in Abuja High Court for arraignment on Friday. He said, "Let me tell the whole world, I have suffered a lot. I've been abandoned. What killed my wife was cancer of the lungs. I didn't eat my wife. Cancer of the lungs killed my wife. Osinachi Nwachukwu. So I'm suffering for what I do not know." I don't believe this. And do you believe this too? Do you believe it was just cancer of the lungs alone? Or do you believe maybe it was due to battering, like beating and beating and beating? According to news, according to the children, and according to some family members, they said he has been beaten her since the year 2009, and this is 2022. Oh my God. Okay, even if he has not beaten her physically, at least most of the woman's crew members, like her backup, at a band, said there are times that she has called her goats that she's smelling in front of people. So it is, you're even saying, I'm not trying to be controversial or trying to be biased, but it's just very hard to believe that he has not been beaten her. It is just very, very hard to believe. Something that is very, very visible to the deaf and audible to and audio visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. Osinachi died on April 8th, and many of her colleagues accused her husband of subjecting her to domestic violence, leading to her death. The 42-year-old songstress was the lead singer at the Dunamis International Gospel Center. That's the church of Pastor Paul Eneche. It was initially reported that the singer died of throat cancer. Still shortly after the news of her death went viral, her family and friends lamented her union with Peter Nwachukwu was a violent one. The man was arrested on April 11, 2022 by the Federal Capital Territory FCT, Abuja Police Command after Osinachi's younger brother reported a case of culpable homicide against him. He then appeared before the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, on May 27 for the first time, where he was charged with 23 counts by the federal government. And during the court session, then the judge, N.K. Nwosuyemi, remanded him at the Kuje Correctional Facility. So he's still at the facility, pending the hearing and determination of the homicide-related suit instituted against him by the Attorney General of the Federation. And don't forget, there are a lot of rumors going around that he has been hanged, he has been condemned to be hung until he dies. No, 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 none like that has happened. None like that has happened. And Mrs. Onwosuyeme gave the order after the accused pleaded not guilty to 23 counts bordering on domestic violence and homicide, among others. Well, the judge ordered that Mr. Nwachukwu be remanded at the correctional facility while the trial was adjourned to June 16 from noon and June 17 by 9 a.m. She said, the business for today is for arraignment. Isolated hearing is ordered. The defendant should be remanded in Kuje Correctional Facility pending the hearing and determination of this suit, she said. And now, we are just hearing that the court stepped down his case. When the matter slated for hearing before Justice Ejide Ikanwo-Suyeme came up, I believe the prosecution counsel, that's Aderonke Imana, informed the court that the matter was for hearing and that they were ready to proceed. Ogbon also announced his appearance as watching briefs of the nominal complainant. The counsel that represented the defendant during his arraignment, Victor Abakpa, however prayed the court to adjourn the matter until Tuesday, as another lawyer from a different chamber just informed that he was taking over the case. He further stated that he was equally served additional proof of evidence at the court just before the court started the day's proceedings. Aliyu on his part informed the court that he was briefed by the defendant on June 18 to take over the case. That's this same month. The court therefore stepped down the case to 11 a.m. in order for counsel to align themselves and come properly before it. Well, I believe that's cool though. News Agency of Nigeria, that's NAN, reports that in Monday's proceeding, family members of the deceased singer Osinachi were in court. Prominent among the family members were her two children, mother and the twin sister. It is well. It is just well. I just believe justice will be served. Will be served because it is very, very, very hard to believe that the husband has not been beaten now. There's no how they could have taught the children. Okay, even if one of the children has been lying, all of them can't be lying now. Like all of them. One of them even said that there was a day, you know, the man pushed their mother from the car, like pushed her on motion, pushed her out of the car. Like what? Like what? What? Who does that? So as it is now, let's just see what will happen. Investigations are still going on. And no, according to some news, some sources, they said the woman even has the man, sorry, he has another family outside. That means children outside wedlock, or maybe he has been married before. The pictures were similar. And don't worry, we'll just give you the full gist. We'll bring the full gist to your door. God bless you. Thank you.